Bread Boys, there have been more developments in the IDubbbz situation, and I would love to give a part 2 to this since the last one did very fucking good. If you guys keep it up, I will keep you guys very much updated on this IDubbbz situation. Much love for you guys. Almost road to 100 subscribers. Mwah, love you guys. Anyway, to start off, there are some developments in the Froggy Fresh and creator clash situation. Basically, this woman came out and said something. If you don't know who she is, she's basically part of the creator clash card thing. And this dumb bitch, I mean woman, says some shit about Froggy Fresh. Here, I'll play a little bit of the clip for you.
That document is not litigation and it's not them trying to sue him. Essentially, Tyler, Froggy Fresh, was given $15,000 for training purposes. And for the record, I was not given that money. I don't know if anyone else was. I think it was effectively like a financial aid for him specifically because I guess he requested it. I'm not entirely sure how that went down because he needed the help paying for training. I don't know how much money he spent. I don't think that I've spent $15,000 paying for my training or my meals. It certainly costs thousands of dollars, but I don't think I would have spent anywhere near $15,000. And what they did was send him a letter saying, hey, can we have the $15,000 back? The reason they did that was because now that he's no longer fighting because of breach of contract, he had to be replaced. That money that was given to him is just taken out of charity at this point. So essentially, they're not going to ask him for money he doesn't have. If he doesn't have the money, he doesn't have the money. And if he can't return it, the other clause was you can just keep it if you just stop talking about it.
Now, if you didn't grasp any of that from that clip, it's alright. Her words don't really make any sense. And I personally don't really like her voice. But basically, they're asking for Froggy Fresh's training money back. And then saying that Froggy Fresh can keep it if he shuts the fuck up about the whole situation. And then, of course, says that it's taken out of charity at this point. Which, first off, no. It was taken out of the training budget for all the creators. And it's your own damn fucking fault you didn't ask for money at like the meeting or like signed it in a contract like Froggy Fresh did. Because, you know, you're a dumb bitch and Froggy Fresh is number one. Why doesn't every person who tries to represent Creator Clash shut the living fuck up? Like whenever they try to like defend IDubbbz's shitty ass words, they lay out this shit on a platter of a narrative. Like him taking 15K out of charity is the fattest bullshit I've ever heard. I know damn well they had like a dedicated budget towards different trainers and stuff for these creators. There is in no way, shape, or form them taking money away from the charity. It was just taken from the budget. I swear to God, people on the internet have like mega touches of the tism. And they're acting like Froggy Fresh didn't use the money wisely or anything. He didn't do fuck all, when in reality he was training almost every single fucking day. He was super hype about this. They're acting like he didn't give a living shit and just took the money and pocketed it. And basically he made one silly haha joke and he got thrown out of that bitch. And now he's getting framed for taking charity money. I will defend Froggy Fresh any day of the week. Bro did nothing to deserve this. And according to Froggy Fresh, they didn't have any contact with IDubbbz or anything. They just got thrown off with absolutely no word or like any like notice ahead of time or said what the fuck happened wrong. Just kicked his ass out because he said a goofy haha joke. Fucking anything that pussy whipped IDubbbz touches just becomes a toxic wasteland. It is an absolute fucking lie. They're trying to frame Froggy Fresh as somebody who is taking from charity just for wanting to financially support IDubbbz's girlfriend. What a fucking shame. What a world we live in today. Getting whole business opportunities taken away from you just because you say a joke. This person should be ashamed of herself because she is perpetuating the idea of Froggy Fresh's training money coming from the actual charity pool, which is absolutely fucking wild and nobody will believe you because big events don't work like that. Usually you start off with a budget and then you like source out that money towards your creators that are going to be in that event, and then you're gonna force them to pay it back to go to charity. You fucking gave him that money and he used that money for training. Anisha and IDubbbz should also be very embarrassed for being dumb as shit. Leave the big events to Mr. Beast. Oh my god, every problem would be fixed if Mr. Beast made a creator clash. No OnlyFans girl that determines your every fucking move. No problems with money because Mr. Beast can easily get money. He's also very generous with money, so he just gives money away no matter what. He's also smart with money, so he wouldn't give the fucking charity pool towards training money for the creators. That's so stupid. If they actually did that, that's crazy.
Which I guess he's kind of said no to both options. That is not them trying to sue him. I think like that was an offer, but I don't think that's their way of being like, if you don't do these things, we're going to sue you. And at no point did they ever say that. But the $15,000 thing, again, is not them suing him for $15,000. That's them asking him if they can have the money that they loaned him back for the fight, because that money is being taken out of the charity directly, because that's how it works, right? They have to give money to the other fighter for training purposes, And if that's just $15,000 that they no longer have access to for somebody who's no longer participating in the fight, that is $15,000 wasted that otherwise would be going to one of these charities. So the dude is not being sued. Nobody is threatening to sue him. It's ultimately just being like, okay, if you have any of that money, can we put it towards the charity? If you have any left, rather than you just getting to keep it now that this has gone down.
Alright, let me get this straight. Creator Clash created this very thought out plan of investing into Froggy Fresh because, you know, he asked for $15,000 for training and stuff, which he definitely used. And you obviously obliged and were happy with the deal. You know, like this was a financial decision and they were alright with it. And you realized it was a horrible investment and you kicked him right off the contract almost instantly. And of course, kicking him off, you knew about the financial situation. You knew exactly how much you invested into him. Therefore, you're not getting your money back. So now they're crawling back to Froggy Fresh and are like, hey, we need to give this $15K to another trainer or put it back into charity. Of course, their dumb brains were like, hey, you know what? Let's remove this guy after investing $15K into him. Then they realized how much they screwed up and were like, oh fuck, oh shit, I need that $15K for other shit. If I were a Froggy, I would just say fuck off. Because, you know, you can't just do that. That's not how this contract shit works. You can't just like grab the money off of him after the contract has been ripped up and thrown in the fire. Oh, and did I mention this was 3 weeks away from the fight? So basically last fucking minute. Anyway, what a great clip showing the pure ignorance towards Froggy. Now let's look at how all of Twitter kind of reacted to this whole thing. Nick put out, it's crazy how Creator Clash fighters who don't even represent the event continue to come out and dropped exact numbers to defend Anisha, Ian, dropping I am fresh. Now they are trying to make it sound like Froggy's stealing from charity. Laughing my ass off. Froggy got dropped because he made a joke about an insecure person's OnlyFans. Stop acting like he committed some heinous act. Laughing my fucking ass off. Are they even giving the replacement fighter $15K to fight on 3 weeks notice? If so, it could come out of Anisha's pocket. Laughing my fucking ass off a second time. This is Alana Pierce. I can't say that fucking name. It's just hilarious watching these total losers make an OnlyFans joke sound like he assaulted someone in the streets. All of these people are completely disgusting and you should cancel your ticket to the event. I think Nick is only spitting factual bars right now. He's serving up that fact salad. I completely agree with this whole statement of just getting rid of your ticket. You're part of the problem if you fund this organization. I don't approve of their message anymore. And now we're gonna end the video off with Froggy Fresh, the man, the myth, legend himself, responding to Nick, saying Creator Clash is filled with the most disingenuous, cowardly hair splitters I've ever encountered. Literally no one understands completely what has happened or what is happening. The king and queen let others ride out the fight their battles and defend their throne. Well said, Mr. Froggy. I hope you keep your $15,000 and hopefully you can spend it on like some nice steak dinners or something with your nice girlfriend, or you know, spend it on Anisha's OnlyFans. Doesn't like getting kicked out count as losing? Pretty good excuse. I had to make this video very short. I'm sorry guys. Mainly because I had to get on this like as quickly as possible. It is now 6 a.m. I need to go to school today. So as always, if you made it to the end of the video, congratulations. You don't have to like or subscribe, but you made it to the end, so you might as well. And as fucking always, stay hydrated.